everybody. Ooh, let me turn on the light. Make it pretty for us. Okay. So you guys can see any of those right there. Maybe I had to go. Can I go this way? Orientation is locked. I can't. Okay. Trying certain things out. Okay, here we are. Welcome to the live. And today we're doing a free draw. So basically, my idea is that you choose a character that you would like me to draw, and we will draw it together. I draw something, and then you draw something. Or we draw the same picture. So let's think about it. Okay. So I want to bring you guys a special guest tonight. Special guest. Here we go. I'll bring her back. This is the star of the show. Her name is Jackie, which is the name of this channel. JR stands for Jackie Rabbit. Hi, everyone. Huh. She's shy. She doesn't like going live that much. She's a little shy. Okay, poor baby. Hello, Amy. This is Jackie, and she's very shy. Don't know why she doesn't like going live, but she's extremely afraid of being in front of an audience. She's a major introvert. If you're an introvert, say hi or something. So cute. Cute little thingy thing. Okay, stop being shy. Hi. Well behaved. Not really, because she's a troublemaker. She's just extra shy, that's all. Hi, everyone. Hi. What do you like me to draw tonight? You know, as we're waiting for people, I'm gonna grab myself a drink. Oh, hi. Remy the coolest. Hello. Okay. Here's my pet rabbit. Her name's Jackie. She's tuning into the live. Baby Saja. Okay, I had to search that up. But are you gonna draw with me? You are caliente. Okay, well, I guess that's a good compliment to yourself. Here you go. She is so cute, right? I'll show you a little bit. Oy. This is Jackie. She's the name of this channel, of course. Jackie, JR stands for Jackie Rabbit. Okay, so we have a request for, ooh, careful there, don't be afraid. She's so afraid of lives. Okay, so we have a request for drawing baby Saja. All right, I'm gonna pull up that picture and then we're gonna draw it together. All right, okay, here we go. Baby Saja, here's the computer. Let's search that up on Pinterest. Everybody look for baby Saja from Saja Boys. He is actually a funny character. Blue hair and babyish. So many pictures to choose from. Maybe there is a lot of picture. I was looking at actually Abby because he has like 6-pack. Okay, let's see what comments we have right here. Argentina, hello there. Covering his ears. Okay. Yeah, he has a lot of picture. Definitely nice. Okay, you guys browse through a picture and draw it as well. Find your favorite picture for baby Saja. And once we're done with this session, I would like to see it. And of course, you can email it to me, just your rough sketch. Trying to find a good picture to draw right here. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god. There's some not so good picture and okay pictures. Like, okay, I'm trying to find a good one to draw. It's not very simple. Boom, boom. There's a picture of him sucking a milk bottle or something. Goo goo gaga. That face. Okay, that is just funny. Okay, we're just gonna do something random. All right, I'm gonna show you the picture that I'm seeing. Not the best picture, but maybe we can use this because the eyes are pretty funny. Maybe we can draw that. Okay, we're gonna try. We are gonna try. Baby Saja the rapper. All right, here we go. Getting your marker ready. I'm gonna write down my email for you guys. jrd.hoang@gmail. So when you're finished with your own drawing, maybe I can bring this a little bit closer. Okay, so when you finish with your own drawing, you can send that to me and I'll make a short of everyone's drawing, because we're supposed to be drawing together, not me drawing by myself, right? This is a drawing session when we're just hanging out and having fun. That's all. Okay. It's mirrored? I don't know how to unmirror that. How do you unmirror that? Dogman would be nice, but we have one request already and we have to fulfill it first. It's Baby Saja. We're drawing the baby, the Goo Goo Gaga man. Okay, everybody draw, and then you email me. You email me, okay? You may email me your drawing. I will write it on the comment section. If my email isn't already posted on my account, I will put that in the comment section. So when you're done, look at the live feed and see my email. Okay, anyways, let's get started before it gets too boring right here. Okay, first start drawing an oval-ish shape, like so, and then divide that face in half. Okay, don't mind me, all right? You do your drawing, I do my drawing, and then we email it right now. It's very late right now. Could I email you in the morning? Yes, you could. Email me when you're done. I'm gonna put the whole shorts together of this drawing sometime late tomorrow, so when I collect everyone's drawing. Okay, so here you go. Cut that in half, and then we have the hair. I want to start off with the hair first because it's a little crazy, and then just have fun with it. Be silly. This is on board, so it's not, doesn't give me the texture that I want, but it's okay. Just having fun, that's all. I hope I don't embarrass myself too much. I try my best, you know. That's all you can do. Try. Okay, split that face in half. And then you have, right now, I'm just gonna draw the eye socket first. It's a placement of the eye, and then I will erase it later. So eye socket for the placement of the eye, and then over here you have the nose area in which you would draw, and then here you have the mouth, and in which he was doing the Goo Goo Gaga face, and then neck, and then he has a little bib as well. That, perhaps, that's the shoulder, and then you have a big bib around right here. And it says baby. Good. I'm gonna draw in a little bit more on that too, but right now, take a little pause first, and then just in case we have new people coming in, I want to show you our host today. You know who you are, Jackie Bear, Jackie the Jackrabbit. Hi everyone. Hi, thanks for joining in. I hope you're doing well tonight. Okay, back to the seat. Oh, let's see who else. Okay. As we're just doing this drawing slowly, I want to remind you guys that I do have this lesson on in the other live, and this one is also on the shorts if you want to see it. I haven't had time to edit the live yet because it's really long, but this is called a Lino Block. It is a way to stamp. It's a stamp making process. So I showed you guys in there how to do it, and in the description I also had some links to give you guys the materials. We do need this right here. It's a carving tool to carve out the Lino Block, and I do have this one in PDF, so that if you need it, you just email me and then you let me know, or when I have the time, then I can put that in the description box as well. I would upload it as a Google Drive, the images for this, so that you can use it for your stenciling tool. Also, this one, if anybody knows what it is, write it in the comments section. Right, this one is in my short as well. It's also in the other live when I show you how to carve this, and it is an RSVP card, and you make yourself your own card that goes into this envelope, which whatever that I'm showing you here today is in the tutorial. And yeah, pretty much you can make your own envelope, your derpy envelope. And isn't he the cutest ever? All right, moving on, finishing up. Let's see if we have anybody who's talking that I should answer. Oh, I don't know how to flip my phone, Amy. Not sure how that is done over here. Let me see if there's a plus button. Oh, no, flipping it would be the back side of the camera. Hi, Mark. I would do Dogman most certainly, but then I had to finish this drawing first. If once I'm done, we can draw Dogman next. Okay? All right. All right. So here we have his eyes. This is the eye socket. We want to make it smaller because I want to show you what we're trying to aim for. Ooh, it just moved. Okay. That eye right there, the squinty eye is what we're doing. Squinty eyes. Okay, let's see. That. Wrap that around. That, and then over here. Okay, so it looks like baby Saja has pretty small eyes. Even smaller when he's squinting it. Because his eyes, the way that he's looking is like he doesn't care. He do not give a damn. Okay, and then pupil right here. That's the laziest eye ever. And then of course we can erase the extra line marks. Other eye right here. Erase the extra lines. Erase that extra line. And it looks like his eyebrows is up here where the hair is covering it. And his other eyebrow is all the way up here as well. We can't see because the hair is covering, but I just might as well just fill it in. We can just guess where his eyebrows are. Okay, next it is time to fix the chin. It's not done yet. We still have to fill in the nose and the mouth. So now his jawline is pretty sharp. It's like boom, boom, sharp, kind of like mine. All right, so here we go. Down like an L-ish, going all the way down, and then curving over. Over here, down a little bit more. Now you don't have to make it exact because you can always turn this drawing into a chibi style. Chibi, which means extra cute. The drawing that is super cute and it has fats on the cheeks, making it a lot cuter. So yeah, you don't have to do the same thing. You can always change it up because it's your drawing. It's nobody else's drawing, but it's your drawing. So you do you, okay? And then the ears, here we go. Ear right here. Oh, that's too big. Get it smaller. Ear, and then ear. Now, how I like to do my ear is I have like the style that I do is like this. It's kind of like a number 5. I can see it. Maybe we can go a little bit closer. Here we go. So I would go right here, like a number 5 or an S. I go into my ear, and there's a glare right there, so you can't see. Okay, let's move that up a little bit. Oh, that glare is right there. Go in, and I do that. And then with the other ear, it will be the opposite. Right? It will be like this, and then that. Oh, erasing this now. Erasing the other one. Boing, boing, boing. Baby Saja is almost done. Almost done. Okay. Let's see who we have here. Yes, Mark. All right. Continuing on, here's the mouth. Okay. So the mouth is, first we gotta go up and then down a little bit because we're trying to pucker it up. Okay, up and then down. And then the other one. Down and then up. Okay, I'm gonna fill in the lips right now. We just have to trust that it will work out. I did a curve on the top like the mountain. And then I did a little V right there. And then now we are going to draw the lips. So I think I'm gonna bring the phone closer so that we can have this easier to see. So now the lips. Okay. I'm trying to look at what is happening with the lips. Maybe like that. And then maybe like that. Now I gotta look at the reference picture again. Okay, it looks all right. And then the bottom lips. I'm gonna have it a little bit puckered. Okay. And I need to bring you back over here so I can have some stability. Okay, phone stand is not quite working. Okay, there we go. All right. So we got the M on the top and the M on the bottom. Make your line light. Okay. And then that little puckerness. The base of the lips. I think the lips look okay right now. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is the nose, and we're about almost done with this. And we have the next request for Dogman, so I would have to do that one as well. 2 drawings for tonight. You know, maybe I can just leave the nose like that. Why not? Okay, here I'm gonna use my left hand, which is not my dominant hand, and I'm holding the camera with my right hand. And do a little nosy posy like this, and then another nosy posy like that. Why not, right? I don't need to make it as exact as the reference picture because it's just a cartoon. So you do your own style. Not too bad. Okay, I think this is believable. All right. And maybe you guys can send me your artwork when you're done with it. So I want to see, I want to do a little comparison and have everyone's pictures just like shown up. That would be nice. Let me see. Thank you, Remy. Okay, now Mark's request for Dogman. All right, and search up Dogman right here on Pinterest. Search it up, search it up. Dogman. Okay. Ooh, look at him. He is so cute. Okay, okay. Okay, well, let's get like, there's only many pictures though, huh? He is definitely so cute. Now, do you want a hard, Mark, do you want like a medium type of drawing or like a medium hard, easy, or hard, hard? OMG, this is so cute. So if you're not responding soon, I'm just gonna go with whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it, whatever, like a simple-ish drawing. You want hard? Okay, now I hear you. I see you. You want a hard Dogman drawing. Okay. Oh, there's a Dogman with muscle. Look at that. Maybe. Does Dogman have muscle? Or it's just people's interpretation? Okay, okay. Maybe I'll go back up. He's so cute. Okay. Maybe this one. Okay, this looks kind of hard. I'm gonna show it to you to see if you approve of it. Why is it not showing up? Refresh. Okay. All right, showing this to you for your approval. Oh my, you always do this to me. Okay, well, I guess that picture's not loading. I'm gonna choose this one instead. Okay, so we have this one, kind of hard, right? All right, I'm gonna do that one, okay? All right, hello. I can't pronounce your name. Ratik. I would draw, but I think we're almost at the end of a session, so we're gonna finish this Dogman drawing, and then we'll have another I draw, you draw session at another time, okay? Okay, so, whoosh. I have to erase baby, baby Saja. Gonna erase him. Let me bring it a little closer so you can see it for one last time how it looks like. And the glare is in the way. There we go. Okay, so that's baby. Goodbye, baby Saja. We are going to erase you. Okay, so just a reminder, right? So once you're done with your drawing, you email it to me and I will put my email. If it's not in my account information, my bio, then it will be in the chat box. Can I chat box here? Can I make it? Oh, I can't. I can't even chat to my own live. But anyways, I'll put that in the comment section in this live so that you can send me your artwork. And if you can see this, it's a mirrored, but it's jrd.hoang@gmail.com. jrd.hoang That's just how it is. I cannot unmirror that. Maybe I'll learn how to fix that next time. But right now, we're just gonna go with that. I put that in the comment section. Now, before we continue, if you haven't seen this already, I did a drawing of Zoe down here, and Rumi, and Mira is coming up, okay? And these are printable sheets. It's available on the Etsy, my Etsy shop, so you can see it there too. Etsy will be available very cheap. Get it for very cheap, and then you can print out a lot of it for your friends and family. Share the love, why not? Okay. Here we go, Dogman. Oh, MG, this is difficult, especially when I have to turn around. That makes it a little bit more interesting. All right, here we go. I always start out with a circle with the head. And then we have that one there. I'm just guessing on this, really? Never drew a Dogman before. That. And then down, because he's grinning. And then it looks like his jaw is like right here. Maybe like that, maybe like that, yeah. Okay, all right, and then he has his cop's hat on as well, but that, and then that, and then that. Okay, you guys gonna draw Dogman, okay? You're gonna show me your drawing once you're done. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is so mirrored, I can't see it. How do I? Okay, like that. And then like this. And then like this. I think so. And then his hat goes out like so. Okay, and then his ears go out. Like that. And then his eyes. He's very angry. Okay. Good. And then we might as well give him some brows, because when you get angry, there's lines that are right here. Yeah, why not give him some of that? Maybe. Okay. Okay, now it's time for the grinny grin for the teeth. That. All right, I'm gonna take a pause so you guys can catch up with the drawing and see if you have anybody in the chat. So live would be something that is invited as a collaboration. So that would be a little bit tricky. Yep. That is something that we have to plan, Remy. Okay, so anyways, yeah, go ahead and catch up with that. There's something else I need to show you. 1 second, be right back. Oh yeah, I want to show you this, guys. I love drinking coffee, and this coffee smells very, very good. So if you're at an age where you can drink coffee, I highly recommend this. This one is in the description box as well. It's from El Salvador, straight from El Salvador. Just want to give that a little shout out. Okay, and if you just came by this channel, there are stamp making processes that I included in my other live and in the shorts if you want to see that. It's very fun to do things like this, and you can get yourself a custom Saja Boys stamp as well, in which you can make plenty of these. Now, if you happen to want any of the things that I'm showing you today, feel free to give me that email. Send me an email with your address, and if it's within my power, I'll send you a copy. Okay, so if you want a Saja Boy stamp, send that email. Okay, anywho, moving on. Where's my marker? Right here. All right, here he goes. He's very feisty guy right here. It looks like his arm is curling in because he's making this like stance right here, like so. And that is his sleeve. And that his arm right there. I'll show you how his arm looked like so you can see. Okay, we're looking for that motion right there. So once again, he's like this. I caught you, bad guy. No, I never seen the movie or the show, but I'm assuming that he's catching a bad guy. So that's why his stance is like that. There's that sleeve, and now you got fingers. Fingers are the worst. Fingers are so hard, I'm gonna tell you that. It never gets easy. But here we go. Luckily for us, this dog character, his finger is a little thicker. So it makes it a little bit easier to draw. I'm gonna make this sleeve a little bit closer over here. Yes, yes, yes. Like so. And then he has his other finger. Down, down. Up and over. And then you have the middle finger as well. Going down. And then over. And then up. Okay, the fingers are coming together. And now the thumb. At the very bottom, we have the thumb sticking out. Although in the drawing, it doesn't look like it makes a lot of sense either how it's connecting, but I'm just gonna make that up. Okay. Okay, getting it. Like that, I'm gonna do some shading right here. Right, okay, so now you got that stance, and we have the shirt, his shirt, like this, and then it's swiped over. There's this motion that he's going. It's like that. Okay, I'm just putting the motion in, and then remember, whenever you're doing your drawing at home, you want it to be light because you don't want to commit to anything yet until you're absolutely sure. So right now, I'm not sure. I'm trying to do it lightly, but the benefit of being on a board is that I can erase easily. All right, there's the arm also going out. So he's going like this, and the other arm is going out. So for shortening, going that way, we have that arm up over here. There it goes. And then he's gonna swing the cuffs around. Whoosh, the cuffs. Okay, we got some strange looking fingers, dog fingers, I guess. Okay, so we're just gonna try our best to understand these dog fingers that are happening. Maybe can make it smaller because it's in the back. The finger will be smaller. And then there. Okay, all right. Now the chains. All right. And then the cuffs are going around. Then it's swipe over, swipe, and then you have images of that right there. Ooh, he looks pretty feisty. He looks pretty feisty. I wonder how you guys are doing on your drawing so far. It's late at midnight. Not going to do it straight away. You do when you have the chance. Maybe sometime tomorrow. That would be great. As long as I can see that in my email, I'll be very happy. All right, moving on, and we have the stance going. His leg going like this because he's like moving that way. So we have the stance going this way. And then that. And then that. Right. And then his shoe. Then you got that motion right there. You know, Dogman looks like a pretty cool guy. I like him. He has character. He looks like he's serious about his job. Oh, speaking about job. His badge is up here. I forgot about it. All right, so we have this badge. Thingy-majingy. Well, that's how they draw it. I'm not sure if that's exact, but that's what it looks like from the drawing. So we are not too sure. But here's some shadow that we can add in. There. Shadow on the ears as well. And then shadow right here on the arm. Shadow on the leg. Gotta finish the leg. Let me see. I hope you guys are doing good and that your drawing is turning out. I don't want to move too fast, but I have the tendency of doing so. So I want to slow down a little bit and make sure that I get the other detail. Just to let you know, I have not finished this shoe yet. I'm just trying to go a little bit slowly so that I'm not going too fast. And you know, it's not a drawing tutorial, we just are drawing together and I'm just showing you some techniques. Yep. Let me see what else we can add. Okay, so that this is not a dress because it's just the motion of that. It's just his shirt. Here. Let's see if I'm doing it right. Right, and that one right there is that. Okay, now finally we are going to do the shoe. That. And it looks like he has this right there for the pattern, and then over here pattern for that. All right, we have our Dogman, and here's the chin. Make sure that I am doing that justice, that is visible. I think I am pretty satisfied with this and finished with this. Now, what is the hardest part of the drawing that you guys are doing? You know, when you're doing this, anything that you come across that you think that might be the hardest? Is it the face? Is it the hands? You know, okay. Okay, Jackie would like to say hi again. Oh, she is so afraid of the light. girl. No. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just millions of people, right? Look at that. How your nights going, you guys? I just came home from the gym and then took a shower, which is why my hair is wet right now. But yeah. Good. That's good. Hi, Mark. So, Mark, how's the drawing? Did you do your drawing yet? Are you drawing it? Now we have time for one last request, but it has to be a very fast drawing, like an easy one, so we can finish it. So we have like 15 minutes left. So a request to draw, but it has to be something that we can finish in less than 15 minutes. You made it halfway so far. How cool. I'm not drawing today, just here to hang out. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe the next time you can do a drawing too. Yeah. This is a difficult drawing, so props to Mark for choosing a nice, difficult, challenging drawing for us to do. Maybe I'll bring that a little bit closer so you can see. All right, there is the Dogman. Right there. There it goes. Okay, any last requests for a simple drawing for us to do? If not, I am going to randomly choose something right now since the Demon Hunters is a hot topic right now and I absolutely love it. Maybe I'll find another drawing that I can do. Maybe next time you can put on your community post and put up 4 drawings to vote on so you can show us how to draw. 4 drawings to vote on. For the community post, I find that people don't interact with the community post too much. So I like the one-to-one engagement a lot better. So we have a discussion right now. Okay, what do you want to draw? And then we'll do that on the next live. So I like it better that way. But yeah. Once again, it's not a drawing tutorial. We are drawing together, but hoping that some of this would be encouraging for you. Although if you do have a special request on how to draw a certain thing, you can go ahead and comment below, make a comment anywhere, or send me an email, and I'm happy to make that tutorial for you. So you have to send me the request. Let's go back. Let's see, I like, let me see if I can find another drawing really quick that we can do. Nice chibi drawing. All these are nice. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, so these drawings would take forever to do. Maybe I'll get the bird. What's the bird's name again? Sussy. Sussy from K-pop Demon Hunters. Sussy is the bird. He is the pigeon, and he is a very funny pigeon. That's something that we could do really quick, perhaps. Oh look, that is a cute picture of Zoe. Maybe we can do Zoe really quick. Okay, let me show you. I know I've drawn Zoe before, but I think this one could be done pretty quickly, right? So let's do this one really quick. Let's see if we can get this done in less than 10 minutes. Okay, Zoe drawing, here we go. And let's say goodbye to Dogman. Bye, Dogman. It was nice to have you. Gonna erase you now. Okay, we're going with Zoe next. Okay, goodbye, Dogman. We love you, but now it's time to draw Zoe. Here's the drawing that I did for Zoe. It's in my tutorial, in the shorts. Yes, you can see it there. And then it's also available as a printables on Etsy, on my Etsy store. But we're not doing this crazy drawing today. Just to let you know, we're doing something a little bit more simpler than that. That is a crazy face though. I love that face. Okay, we're gonna draw a cute Zoe. Okay, first starting off always with a circle. And then we're always gonna split that face in half somehow so we know where the half point is. Okay. And I know the face is big. We're gonna chop it up later to make it smaller. All right, and then here's the hairline. Right now it's just a sketch, lightly sketch things up to know where the placement of things are. And then here is where the ear is going to be, because that's the side of the head. That's where you see the back of the head. Okay, and then since she's chibi and her face is a little bit smaller, we're gonna cut the chin about right here, and then moving that over. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just trying to see where things go right here. The ear, the ear, the ear. Okay. I'm having that soda pop song in my head. Once again, you see that little squiggly thing for the ear. Next time I'll try to bring like a table closer so that you can see it a little bit better. Or maybe I can scoot the table up. Scooting the table up. There we go. I hope that's a little bit better. All right. Then over here. You got the cheeks right there, chibi cheeks. Got that chin, but I want to then draw the bangs. And then she got that side bang right there. That loose hair that she has. Cute little side dangling hair. Okay. Go to the other side. Now, in the email, if you want to send me like a suggested drawing to draw, then you can send that to me, and I'm gonna take Amy's suggestion on it, where I would take the picture that you sent me, and I'll put it in a post so that you guys can reference it, open it up, download it, and then use it like as you can see what it is, and we can draw the exact same picture. Because just because I pull it up right here, it doesn't mean that you have the copy there either. So yes, great idea, Amy. Thank you for that suggestion. So once again, just email me, and then you want the drawing to draw together on a live, then I can link that below, and everyone can download that picture. Here's the other bang. I'm making this bang a little bit different from the reference picture. This side hair that she has. And then now the back. And the buns. That's just whatever, like just a bunch of zigzag lines, as you can see, right there. Ooh, the glare. All right, it's time for us to draw the eyes. We're gonna be almost out of time, but still good. We have like less than 8 minutes left. Will he gone? Well, he's gone. Was that? Glad to see you redrawing art. Human art will always be better. Of course. All right, the eyes now. Like I said, I always start with my circle. That's for the socket of the eye. And then the other circle for the other socket of the eye. It's so that you're knowing where you're placing your body parts, eyes, nose, and mouth. And this one, they only give her a dot, which makes it easier for us. And now I can erase this line because I don't need this reference line anymore. That line divides the face in half, so you are not putting the mouth over here for some reason, even though that looks not bad, actually. There. And then her eyebrows is up here. Eyebrows up here. Okay, erase the rest of this lines that don't matter. Then we have the rib cage for the body. That's the rib cage. Also an oval. Everything is like an oval. Even the shoulder is an oval. That is an oval. But everything is done very lightly because we're going to end up erasing it anyway. Here we have this other rib cage right there for half of her part. Okay, then anatomy. And then the nice stylish crissy-crossy. Crissy-crossy. Over here. Crisscross. Crisscross. Bring it down like so. Get that shape from the bottom because you have some cat shadow right there happening. And then now the arms. Boing. And then you can erase that circle that you have. No more circles. There you go. Get that crisscross inside the armpit, down below it. Then we have this one. Now we can erase that circle because we know there goes that back arm. Yeah. Yay. Arms and arm. Okay. So the picture stops right there, so I'm going to stop right there too. Okay, it's time to fill in the eyes, guys. If you can't see that a little bit closer, got her, this part might be a little bit big. We're going to trim that down a little bit. But here it goes. Let me show you the reference picture again. stops right there. And then you have her big pearl eyes. Very cute chibi eyes. We're gonna do that. All right, ready? Ready for the eyes? Okay, let's go. So first I want to do the lash up here, because we know that the Huntrix girls have a very distinct lash because it's part of their song. Like they love to wear makeup and they love to be badass as well. Here, this way, and then cat eye going up, like so. A lot of mascara right there. Bring it in a little closer. And then underneath, right there, underneath, right there. And then the pupil, the big pupil, right here, inside. Make sure that I'm having it right. And then the other one, try not to smudge my drawing here. Looking at it, okay. It looks very big. Very, very big. Okay, so now we have to shade in the pupil. Okay, I just messed that up with my finger. Oh, we have to blush. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3 for the blush. I hope that looks okay. Right there. Okay, time to shade in the pupil. I would just like, it's so hard to do with a marker, but I would just basically do like this and until I get into the middle, right? Like that. And let's see if she'll add anything else. Nope, like that. Like that's good. There. Circle, circle, get this circle smaller. Okay. And then now we're gonna add in some light effect. So use your eraser, or in this case, I use my finger. Little bubble light right there. And then on the top as well. Go over here, you use your eraser. Take that out a little bit, and then up there a little bit like that. Maybe I can fill that one in. I don't really like it sticking out like that. Okay. There. Okay. Now, once you're done with your artwork, do not forget to sign your name. So I'm just go here and fix the shoulder on this one a little bit. There we go. Not gonna be perfect because it is a board. We'll fix that neck a little bit as well right there. Okay, sign your name. In this case, this channel is JR-RX. So that would be my signature. So once again, JR stands for Jackie Rabbit, which is my pet rabbit. She's gonna say goodbye to you all tonight. Thank you for joining in. Jackie, she's afraid of the live, but here we are. She's gonna have to get used to it. Goodbye. Jackie, you gotta say goodbye to the folks. Don't be afraid. Okay, don't be afraid of the live. Thank you, Ratik, for joining in. Everybody say bye to Jackie. Jackie, say goodbye. Thanks for drawing with me. If you have any questions, you have any suggestions on the next draw with me, feel free to email. Okay? Have a good night. Bye. See you. Turning this off.